All right, y'all. So on your clothes dryer, you know how you're supposed to empty the lint trap after every single load, which we do. I was still getting this. We have an LG sensor dry, good quality dryer. Well, good enough quality. Anyway, here's where I'm at. I just removed the entire plastic assembly. There's the sensor wires that go down in here. You can stick a vacuum cleaner in here all day long with this plastic thing in place, and you are never going to get all this out of there. So look at this, man. This thing was packed. We were still getting plenty of airflow going outside and all, but sometimes you have to take the extra step and take this stuff further apart. So lesson learned on that. But look at this. It's just way too much. So we're going to get this all cleaned up, put back together. It's just a bunch of screws that come out. No big deal. Let's see how she's doing. But yeah, that's bad. That's just bad. And keep in mind, we do an excellent job keeping this lint trap clean after every single load, and it still piles up in there. So this is something that's got to be done. All right. Like I tell people, when you do vacuum this sort of stuff up, always try to take stuff out with your hands first, the big stuff. Don't just suck this all up into your shop vac or whatever right away, because you're just going to plug up the filter. But yeah, this is bad, dude. Ugh, I'm going to have to... I should be wearing a mask, because I'm going to start sneezing like crazy in a few minutes. But anyway, we'll get all the big chunks out by hand. Jeez, that's just packed, dude. And then we'll run the vacuum down here. Yuck. Forgot to mention, make sure you do this with the dryer unplugged. Don't do this with the dryer plugged in. Okay, well, I've only sneezed once so far, but here's the track area that we were in a bit ago. Got that all vacuumed out. And then this dark area down here, I don't think it's going to focus, but you can just kind of see these fan blades, I guess we'd call them, for the motor, and that's what pulls the lint out. So right down here, let's see if I can zoom in. Sorry, it's probably not going to focus, but you see those little fan blades? There's actually a chunk of lint right down in there that I can't quite get with the vacuum. Sorry, the focus is horrible. But anyway, yeah, getting it all, when I start up this thing, that little chunk's going to come flying out to the outside, so it'll clear out. But yeah, going to get it put back together. I also used an old paintbrush, and that helped break up some of the lint and stuff down here. There was a bunch of sand down there from, probably from vacations in Florida and all that stuff. So anyway, you can get it all put back together and connected and run the sucker. We shouldn't get that D80 error code again. Knock on wood. All right, so just a recap here. This is the whole unit as it comes out. This is the filter on the inside. So I'm trying to do this with one hand, like it would be. So that's all cleaned up, front, back. And then conveniently, this little part separates. So I got that all vacuumed out. Got all this vacuumed and cleaned out. And then just to show you the other side, oops, where the sensor goes. Oh, I fell out when I took it up. So this thing is the sensor. It just slides up in here, right? And there's a couple wires that are going to connect there. So I'm assuming that this, when there's not enough airflow from too much lint being blocked in there, these heat up and then they send the signal to the dryer that, hey, something's wrong. There's a lack of airflow, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, like I said before, this paintbrush really helps get all the lint and stuff out of the squares, the vent traps and all that. So yeah, now it's just putting it back together and I'll let the sucker run. All Alrighty, got this screwed back into place. Everything went in great. Tight but not over tight. Fit this guy back in. Great, fits like it should. Okay, get this plugged back in. Bloop. Alrighty. There we go. And since there is a little bit of just dirt in there, I'll just shut this. Don't need that. Alright, moment of truth. Let's go air dry. Yeah, oh, I heard a bunch of sand in there. Alright, it's doing its job. No error codes. Sweet. Usually, well, not usually, when the sensor goes bad, this flow sense one is the one that'll trip a code for D80, D80. But yeah, that looks good. Looks like it's flowing outside. Sorry, it's hard to tell. But alright, I think we're good. I'm just gonna put all this crap away.